assuming this video even gets any views in the first place, this comment section is going to be a battlefield. And especially for me, this is going to be a tough topic to discuss because these are my top two favorite characters in all of Demon Slayer. Gyomei is my favorite human character, and Akaza is my favorite demon. So, a hypothetical of who wins: a full power Gyomei versus a full power Akaza in a 1v1 fight. And for me, I know that author statement of no Hashira could win a 1v1 against any of the top 3 upper moons, but I personally just don't see it. Like, purely based on what we saw the characters do, I think Gyomei has a chance. I'm rooting for Gyomei's side, and I want to preface this before anyone gets the idea. Just because I say that I think Gyomei wins doesn't mean I think it's easy. Whoever you think wins this fight is going to be an insanely hard-fought battle. This is a hypothetical of a full-power Gyomei, all the amps he gets in the Infinity Castle, versus a full-power Akaza. So I'm personally leaning towards Gyomei winning with, extreme difficulty. Hell, I think he might even outright die after taking out Akaza. Or, if he doesn't die, he's going to be so beaten and battered that he'd have to retire like what Tengen did against Gyutaro. And finally, I've been rambling for too long, the reasoning on why I think this. Akaza, his opponents in the Infinity Castle, were Tanjiro and Gyu. Both had their Slayer marks, yes, both were marked Hashira, they are both extremely powerful. And Gyu was at least comparable in a sparring match against Sanemi. So, in terms of those two, they should be comparable in stats. And Gyomei, at his absolute maximum, every time he were to hit even the likes of Muzan, he was blowing massive chunks off of his body, with ease with every hit. And even when it was just him temporarily 1v1ing Kokushibo, he was holding his own. Now, this isn't me trying to say that he's comparable to Kokushibo, that would be outlandish. But I believe that purely due to the fact that he could even last even a little bit in a fight against Kokushibo, he should have a pretty decent chance of lasting a significantly longer time against Akaza. Now, I can't remember if Gyomei was able to tap into the selfless state or not, but if he could, that would tamper with Akaza's compass needle with his blood demon art. But even if you don't give him the whole selfless state, I still think that he might be able to pull out a win. This is maybe like a 51% to 49% between Gyomei and Akaza. Or if you want to leeway more, 60-40. Or 55-45, I don't know. But finally, what do you guys think? Who do you think would win between a all amps that he acquired Gyomei at full power versus a full power Akaza in a 1v1 brawl to the death?